friends, welcome back to Backtracks Reacts. If this is your first time here, please come back so that the intro checks out. Today I have for you Tenmaku no Jaadugar, episodes 1 and 2, or A Witch in Mongolia, episodes 1 and 2. This is the final seasonal that we are going to be reacting to. Sorry for getting this out so late. I was doing a trip. I had a little trip to Japan. It didn't take too long over there, but I am still swamped with reactions. All good shows. All great shows. This season and last season that I have to catch up to. But episodes 1 and 2. What do I know about Islam? Not too much. Scan the recesses of my junior year high school brain and you might be able to find the basic precepts. I have a Quran copy that on my desk that I got from a Yemeni coffee shop once. Still haven't cracked it open too much. Still don't know. But that's good for study. Let's get into. Maybe, hopefully, Jaadugar is a stepping stone for me to maybe be a little bit more curious about the world and its religions, right? Because the one thing that I have heard secondarily from other people is that there are Muslims who have watched Jaadugar and are impressed with the representation in it. And the last time I have heard good comments about representation in an anime is Megalobox Season 2 Nomad. If anyone has watched Megalobox Nomad, that's a high bar. That's really, really good. So I have high expectations. I'm ready and willing to go into this. We are gonna head into the episode right now, in fact. In 3, 2, 1, play. Chibi Asahi, alright. And Science are all good things. Yeah. That's very Science. Sorry, you never fucking see that anywhere else. Maybe Ranking of Kings. Vast Desert. Where have we seen that on the channel before? Oh, I love that. Nice. You can't even gauge the steepness. Oh. What you running from, friend? Oh. There was an AX panel that I wish I was there. No Koyamada? Yeah, alright. Man, this makes sense. It is Science Horror. Eastern Iran, alright. Ten ni aru mono, chi ni aru mono. Oh, beautiful. Now let's be wary of that one, Naokiota. Hmm. They don't get cheaper. Mm-mm-mm. Dear Lord. Ah. Hmm. Again, up the ladder. Take this one in for free, and we get the half off. Hey. Translated, but this is also translated. Can she talk? Ooh, recitation at. Mmm. To keep me in this. I just need to be in the soundscape forever. Yeah, perfect. Fully formed thoughts. Like her voice, it's a shame she doesn't talk. Alright, now where are you off to? Okay, chase sequences are a lot, like, more grand when you're small as fuck. Fair enough. Well, yeah, do you have a problem with learning or I just want to get out? Hmm. A little too smart for the system. A lesson in gravity? Well, this isn't good. This is like really bad. Um, it's not gonna be much of a reaction. I just need to be in the space for a long time. Uh, apologies. I'm completely locked in. Like the non-voice acting, like voice acting from him, cause and effect. What are we doing? Yes, based on the evidence. Mm-hmm. So you have to make sure you know the most. Yeah. Taking precautions. You'll be able to know. Yeah. It's like genuinely not about your lot or what have you. It's not a teacher a lesson. Ouch. That's really fun. It's like the moment we start to untangle the thread of, oh, if I learn more, I'm just going to be more valuable to someone else. we and like entangle our hair in braids. That's funny. Why am I caring for you? They didn't need to do all that. I mean, scholars practice years for recitation, especially in yeah, yeah. Cute. Hmm. Can feel the breeze, and it's not just because the fan's on. Fuck. It might be half because the fan's on. So where do those words come from? Make sure you learn. Uh, it's getting better. Hmm. Shadow of the window on their faces. Hmm. Here we go. It's the orb portion. Every movement, every like. Mhm. Oh, but you gotta learn the basics. Mm-hmm. Look what happens when you. Hmm. Funny. No, just measured. Yes. Yeah. Learn to do the small shit. Hmm. Maybe learn a little bit more to do the small shit. The. Oh no. Uh oh. Who's that? Oh, Zubachi? No, or is it? I'll find out. Ooh. Okay. Nice feet. No. Okay. Well, we'll find out. That's cool. The backing instruments too. Ah. Extra time. Oh no. All right. Cool. That. is it? Why was there an extra 10 seconds there? Get thing back up. And get my phone. Because it's time to do VA searching. Woo! What? Style. Science Saru. You can always trust in Science Saru. Jaadugar. Witch in Mongolia. Watching one episode. Okay. So, Science Saru Okuyamada, Chief Director. Alright. Yeah, what's the last... What has she done? Colors Within... Oh god, I need to watch these. Hikimonogatari, which I still need to finish. Wow, yeah. Okay. So, Tomato Soup original creator. Story and art for a lot of more stylized, cool manga. Yeah, okay. None as highly rated as Witch in Mongol. Yeah, okay. So, director Abel Gongora. Ooh. Hometown in Spain. Spanish animator, known for his work with Science Saru. One of its first employees, even. Did not know that. Sonda storyboard for the OP, Dan to Dan director. Oh, cool. So I have seen some of his work before. Dan to Dan season 2 director specifically, not season 1, although he did a lot of things for the first season. Scott Pilgrim. Star Wars Visions director for the Toby episode? Wow. Okay, yeah. So I have seen his stuff before. Some key animation for Azoken and digital animation. Chief Flash animation for Ping Pong and Night is Short Walk On Girl. Interesting credits. Yeah, alright. I didn't even know there were Flash animation credits, especially not listed on any list. That's cool. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you know. And then character design, actually. Yeah, let's look at that. Myaku Banger. Okay. Anything on my list, first of all? Azoken and Kar, Flip Flappers Key Animation, Episode 1. Whoa, Ghibli stuff. Okay. Animation and end card. Originating from Studio Ghibli. That makes sense. Few Gundam things. Just all around everywhere. A lot for Eureka 7. Yeah, and a lot of older stuff. Definitely less credits for post, like, even 2000s works. No, that's not true. It's like half and half. Okay, music. Actually, I do want to know this. Koshiro Hino. Only credit. Jaadugar, Witch in Mongolia. A musician who has led a variety of bands in different styles, including the percussion style band Go, hardcore noise band Bonanza's, solo electronic music act YPY. Interesting. Alright. Oh, it is. Alright. Queen Bee Jobachi. Yeah, okay. Jobachi. Queen Bee. So it is. Got it. Voice actors. Akira Sekine. Wait, why? Oh, because she's Sora. Because she's Kier Sky. Oh, of course. Alright. How did I not catch that? I just watched Hiragaru Sky. All of it. How did I not? Anna, anyone else? No, I mean, like, if I know her from anywhere, I know her from Hiragaru Sky. Ah, shit. Oh, I feel really bad now. No, I mean, she sounds a lot like Rie Takahashi doing a fight voice in Hiragara Sky. I understand. Like, this is a wholly different project. Okay. So, Muhammad, actually, let's get Jun Saito. And not a lot. Yeah, so again, my whole theory with lesser trained or experienced VAs going outside of what like VA work seems to be, or yeah, outside the limitations, because we don't they don't have that like those years of experience telling you like this is how you should deliver the line. Okay. Anyone? Sumurud. Franaj Nikre. Let's see. Iranian Japanese VA. Aha! For the. That's fun. That's really fun. And Soroko from 100 Girlfriends. That's awesome. And someone in Nomad. Fun. Who. Mara, the. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Nomad. Okay, anyone else I wanted to get necessarily? Fatima? Hokakuashima. You do more songs, yes? You do a lot of songs. Truffle Rouge Precure movie. Tomoyo from Clanad. Oh, and Philia from Slayer's Try, which I have not finished. Cool. Neon from Dress Up Darling. Cute, good. Alright. What a world, right? I it's really fun how exposition is dropped in the same sense of like introducing us to a fantasy world. It's like we have to do these things in context and use these words in conversation where we can like explain them and it makes sense to someone else who is just seeing this for the first time. Ida Morning Period for the Late Master. Yeah, so the name for the Morning Period, and then where yes, recitation is the cornerstone of all learning. So little drops like that telling you what kind of perspective the characters are coming at everything from, but like in a way that speaks to like this being a work not made from the basic precepts of someone from Iran. Like they would just get this. We have to explain it to an audience who doesn't. So in that way, it is kind of more fantasy-like, even though it is just a part of the world, part of this world. I think that's really fun. Yes. So, and again, also in that, it's like, listen, we are slaves, we are property, given an education in order to entertain their master. Doesn't guarantee we'll... Yeah, you shouldn't get your hopes up too high. Yeah, we don't get to decide. And that's rough. That immediately leads to the end of the episode, of course. This was set up in the middle. But oh boy. Oh boy. I love the scape. I love the soundscape. I love how pretty it all looks. Oh man. And the chase sequences. It's really pretty. It's so good. Naoki Yamada at the helm. Chief Director. Well, what do you expect? I just got back from, first of all, a walk. Second, before that, I was watching Sound Euphonium episodes 4 and 5 with my brothers. We were doing a rewatch, and it was the point where, Taki is all like, "The hell is this? You got to do better. If you don't do better by next week, I'm not gonna teach you any, or like we're not going to Sunfest." But then he does actually go and teach them actively during that week, instructs them in all the places where they need instruction, and even if driven by spite, all of the sections improve to a point where the ensemble gets to be an ensemble. It's not just people fuffing around with instruments for as long as the director is as conducting. It becomes like an actual sound, and it's audible. You can hear the difference. And that's like when the motivation of the band turns from, and Kumiko says this in her monologue, it's like it turns from, it doesn't matter how hard we try, to, okay, if we put in the work, we might actually get some results. And that gets everyone to start really, really putting in the work, and like actively gunning it for nationals, like they said they were going to do, but they didn't realize the outcome. So in that same way, it's like, I don't want to learn. Slave or no, seeking knowledge is the duty of every Muslim. Take it to heart. It's a duty. I mean, like, a lot of, in America, you get that kind of sense too. We should have a proper education. We don't take it to heart as much. Doesn't happen. Yes, the first step on that journey is to recite the Quran properly. The one thing that stuck in my mind, from my world religions class that I took, is that this is a boring book. You don't go to open up like pages of this book and then read it. It doesn't happen. You will fall asleep. Where the Quran shines is in the oral recitation. A lot of people are trained for years, decades, on how to recite it. And that's where you find the magic within it. There are more, oral traditions. We have a lot of logocentrism in Europe and the Americas, because we were, based in the logic of writing. Like all of our precious documents, laws, everything is like that because it was put onto paper. The nations that we have taken over, the Native Americans, who we have, putting it very lightly, pushed to the side in favor of our culture, were an oral tradition. Not unanimously. It's I'm not gonna form every Native American tribe and culture into one amorphous blob. No, every one of them had an oral culture, and arguably forcing them to assimilate into and learning writing made them worse at doing what they did in their oral tradition. There was an essay from Benjamin Franklin about this, I do believe. Yeah, on the regarding the fuck. Trying to show my knowledge cap, but no, on the it was Franklin, right? Remarks concerning the savages of North America. Yeah, yeah. So that whole essay, like miniature, little thesis, is put out to really redefine what the term savages is. It's like we call them that, but everyone has their own, perspective on the world, and especially culturally, that tends to differ. They might call us savages for what we do. In fact, they do. We make them worse at being Native Americans when we force them through our schooling. So what really matters, it's, I'm not gonna say it's culturally relativist, but like it is it's a trade-off. Of course, slave culture, nothing we can do about that. It was the past. Yeah, and shrewd discounts and like on the nature of treating humans and property as property. Just like yeah. Here we go, director credit, right in the OP right there. Just where are you flying off to, my little bird? Okay. Show me, this is the story of such a handful, child. That's not the OP. Okay, whatever. Oh, that's so full of life. Oh, yeah, I mean, and the colors on the rugs and everything. Saiyan Saru loves to have like simple children's cartoony designs and really get them into a world. So nice, so good. It's like, this one's gonna cost you a little bit more in the long term, but right now you get a discount. Bit bashful, but as you can see, her smile is quite fetching. She can be a servant to someone of highest standing, so you can get returns on that sale. Ooh, it's an investment. She's an investment. Sorry, she's an investment. They'd probably use it in terms of if they spoke English in Iran in 1200s. Studying in your home will give her real cachet. Yes, and immediately does not want to turn to recitation, even though she can speak. Just I thought the whole like the whole prompt scenario, like plot of the thing was going to change with this one. It's like, oh, she's mute in a place where, oral recitation is the highest order. No. Try as I might, she just smiles. Shows no interest in learning. But no. She spills the beans with Muhammad. Yes. In her mind, just like keeping tabs on everything that everybody said. It's like, hey, and then immediately shirks social convention. This is most improper. It's okay, I'm still little. I'm one of your slaves. Do you really need to care about that? And then, yeah, like, even the introduction of, like, this is why everyone wears head coverings. It's most improper. It's against... Yeah. It's against teaching. Even Muhammad's hang-ups on theology being regurgitation challenge. Don't want to go anywhere. Don't want to go anywhere else but to return. Not to that man's place. My mother died. Her master sold me off. Ah, so already a slave. Then it's not your house? Yeah, but I want to go back there. It only makes me more valuable. Hey, let's untangle that for a second. It's not because of that learning and knowledge and experience is a virtue in our culture. Everyone has the capacity and thus the duty to learn. Why are you two so calm and composed, if I might ask? He's really good. Oh, he's so good. So one might say he predicted a future in which there would be a loud noise, took appropriate precautions. This, like, learning is the appropriate precaution. And knowing more gets you more, ready to handle anything that might come your way. Your life is full of unknowns. You can deal with them if you know the stuff. And thus, Stara has a little bit more inclination towards an education. Not because, or not in spite of the fact that it makes her more valuable as a slave. And it takes her further from her perceived goal of wanting to return to her previous home. It's like, wow, the power of that. An Orb territory. If anyone's not seen Orb, you gotta go see Orb right now. It's also deals with the proper value of the truth and learning. Yeah, we get a little montage. She spends a lot of time. It's her first day going back to the hammam baths after your period of mourning. Yes, go freshen up. Do the whole society thing once more. My recitation is still different than Uncle's somehow. You wanna improve? You wanna get better? Don't we all? Yes, and still, even through all of that, still being a little bit improper, still being a little shit about, social conventions and all of that. She told me I was too ignorant in the ways of the world. Hey! No. That's different. There are times when I sense we view things differently. He's not able to straightforwardly answer all the questions that I put to him. And so, in order to converse with someone who won't just shut me up and dismiss me outright, I have to go to a place where that happens. far too little experience to understand such things. Okay, but that doesn't answer the question. I asked you a question. Do you not know the answer? Should probably go to someone who does. I intend to go on a journey. Engage with wisdom. Father wanted that for me. And so they part. The person who instilled in you the inspiration to learn is now gone. Just now gone. And has become that gap between you and the knowledge of truth. The power ceiling. Man. Where's the, yeah, it's right here, isn't it? I intend to go on a journey. And then... Yep. Here we go. Three petals. I wonder if that's symbolic or for anything. Their faces get less detailed, zooms out from the courtyard, but we're still following the three petals. Yeah, good sequence. Incredible. Must admit I feel self-conscious. Alright. And she's just kind of allowed a little bit of free reign. Look, there are better slave cultures. America was not one of those. Speaking in the grand sense of things, like Christian or like Judaist slave cultures that weren't, you know, early Americas, less fucked up because they actually followed the Bible rules on them. Bible rules. Fucking, I'm bad with words. Yeah. The rules stated in the Torah first, and then disgusting. I'm a fucked up Christian who doesn't know his shit, but like, yes, actually adhering to those guidelines does make the distinction practically only the fact that you are property. Like, you get to be in the house and under someone's tutelage sometimes, but still gotta work for them. It's nowhere near as cruel as, of course, what slavery became in the early Americas. Still doesn't mean it's not wrong, of course, but like, this is a different culture. And at the very least, giving your the people under your house knowledge and an education, very respectable. Like, I'm approaching this from an incredibly different perspective, and I come from a background, a culture which has had like worse convictions, like ideas that have defined eras of our history, though not dating back to fucking 1200. No, we're still new, but we've made a lot of mistakes. So hopefully we learn from them, you know? So hopefully we take from all that has happened before and adopt what is good. And evolve from things that create situations like these. Even if, you know, relativistically they're more healthy for society. But no, or we've moved past all of this. That's good knowledge. That's good knowledge. I just like sorry, I'm unable to uncouple, you know, my perspective of American history from this perspective. I hope that's okay. There's something else I wanted to talk about. What was it? How I study. Okay, I'm gonna move to the next episode before Tootie invades my brain. It's already happened. There's no fighting it. Alright. Let's get through episode 2 in 3, 2, 1, play. Science-saru, science-saru. Yeah. I'm looking for scholars, seemingly. Good. I'm good at cleaning, good at packing. Hell yeah. Yeah, where do we leave? Okay. It's pretty good. Gonna get raided. Yeah, like everything's safe. I'm not a bear in there. Ooh, what are these for? We saw these. We saw it in the ending theme. You know, preparing, taking precautions. That might be like the central kind of point or teaching going forward. Oh. You'd be surprised. Well. Oh, dramatic irony. Can't speak on much, but I do know literary conventions. She's like, actually, we're keeping you here forever. Not quite. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's rough. Alright. So that's our setup. Whoa. I mean, okay. In Mongolia probably should have tipped me off, to be completely fair. And taken away from all of that. Yes, into the unknown world. Bye. Hey, buddy. Nice. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, stop flexing like that. God. We don't have to animate this horse? Let's just animate this horse because we can. Fucking, like, who does that? Who does that? You scholars? The roses that bloom in Safar. Got some food. Hey. Hmm. Oh, wow. It's in a different language. How you gonna read it? Is what we needed. Aha. I know you said you didn't like that one. Yeah, I just did a little bit more than that. Ah. Wow. And the words coming from him as well. And everything but the books, huh? Yeah, and suddenly there's no sound coming from him, the only one you understand. And out with it. Oof. Couldn't protect her. Yeah. Mhm. Oh. I don't think you got it, girl. Yeah. it's back. Wow. You gotta eat and become big. That's also a precaution. Now we're technically free. Sure. Hmm. Hmm. One little, yeah, strand of hope. That was cruel. Oh my god. Hmm. Seal got hit too. Oh. Yeah. Can't fuck with the Mongolians. Oof. They're keeping that style. It's consistent throughout the whole episode. recitation's a little different now, too. It's the exact fucking opposite of last episode. Get me out. Oh my god. Never been happier to listen to a Giavachi ending theme. Oh. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Whoa, okay, I gotta look at that transition again. Oh, she, her name, yeah, Shitara. Yeah, no, that's fine. Get down in here. I'm sure nothing bad'll happen. Yeah, it's only the Mongols you're up against in the 13th century. Now I know why this was released in a 2-episode batch. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at... I'm alright, you say, yeah, I knew it was you. I don't know, I'm looking at VAs. I just don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it. I'm avoiding... No. I don't even know if I want to react to the rest of this. Because, like, what is it going to be? I'm going to sit for 20 minutes in silence and then, like, say nothing because I don't know anything? Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a... I thought it was going to be like a wonderful, you know, enlightening experience about the gift of knowledge and travel and what have you and whatnot. Just like Orb. And then I realized, oh, it's Orb. And despite all that, it still looks beautiful. And even look at the red highlights on the books over here. It's consistent throughout the entire episode. It's just dyed in fucking blood red. The lighting of the sand and the room and the mountains, and it's all like that. Fuck. For some reason, they want elements. Was there anything in there that was of, like... Let me look up elements. Let me look up the book Elements. And no need to have, like, a translator because you have the guy over here. Euclid's Elements. Whoops. I was looking up Plato. Fucking Euclid's Elements. Mathematical treatise. Yes. Oldest extant large-scale deductive treatment in mathematics, drawing on the works of earlier mathematicians. Definitions, postulates, geometric constructions, theorems with the proofs that cover plane and solid Euclidean geometry, elementary number theory, incommensurability. What's that one? Irrationality. Okay. Okay. Often referred to as the most successful textbook ever written. Got it. The Elements has continued to be used for introductory geometry. It was translated into Arabic and Latin in the medieval period, where it exerted a great deal of influence on mathematics in the medieval world, in medieval Islamic world, and in Western Europe, and has proven instrumental in the development of logic and modern science, where its logical rigor was not surpassed until the 19th century. What is... There's surpassed... Oh, set theory. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright. So yeah. Most successful textbook in the world. And it was worth coming all this way. That's what oh baby, that's what I've been waiting for. Cut off the hands of thieves, whether they be man or woman. Yup. He maligned me as a thief. No, this is all our stuff. We're Gilgamesh now. Everything under the sun belongs to Genghis Khan. I neglected to consider the consequences. I'm not a great, like, history buff. I definitely was not made privy to, you know, the exploits of Mongolia in the 13th century through my compulsory study. Didn't happen. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this season does seem to be, like, good on historical stories. You got Sparks of Tomorrow. Got this lined up. No, Goodbye Lara doesn't count. Like, yeah, reintroduced to another culture. How about all the death and pillaging and destruction that happens? That happened too. Did you forget that happened? Welcome to our world. It's not gonna be the same day to day. Yeah, you are at constant threat and fear of takeover and pillaging by the Mongols and getting taken over. The conquering states. Oh boy. The red in the air, even the clouds are stained with it. Like that's haunting. It was, I first noticed it with the mountains, I think. And then just like having it permeate through everything. Like, this is the shading that we're using. Yeah, it was like during sunset over here somewhere when I first realized it, because because then I realized during sunrise they did the same thing. And there's once freedom in this choice. Oh boy. Captured on our way to the mountains. Women, children, skilled craftsmen. Then they took the rest elsewhere. I mean, yeah, we know what that meant. No, they killed him. And then it's execution time. Let's do public executions with arrows. This is how the past was like. I mean, like, that's just how it was. You had a future. Or at least you thought you did. It's like very quickly taken away in tragedy. I haven't seen The Colors Within, but Garden of Remembrance. I still gotta watch these movies. Maybe on the channel. I gotta watch these. Oh, the Naoko Yamada Kit Kat commercials. Sure, yeah, I'm sure that fits into the theme that I'm. It does feel a little bit like Naoko Yamada is involved in these productions with Sai and Saru as a means of grief. I don't know if it's entirely like true, but I mean, we can follow a line. I'm sure Garden of Remembrance and Colors Within, and certainly the Kit Kat commercial, I'll follow all of that. And what do we create out of it? It's heavy. It has to be. Sometimes that's life. A lot more in the past, but even now. Right here is where I started to realize it. Yep, that's the one. And just like the instruments are so heavy, I was like, give me more, and the finger on the monkey's paw curled. I got more at what cost? Practically the whole cast that we were introduced to in the first episode. This is your share. We're not responsible for anything. So there's no judge for us. So we're a little bit more free in that sense. And hey, if you can't believe in that, believe in Master Muhammad. And if you can't believe in that, return to Allah, I guess. Fuck. Okay. And for that single arrow, Shipper was burned to the ground in retaliation. It's like, oh, what a commanding force. I was like, yeah, you don't fuck with the Mongols. Yeah. Yup. Spilled the blood of my blood. Yeah, and this is surely a verse. And everyone's stained in red, even their flashbacks and what they imagine at the end. Immediately, Star understands. Empathizes. Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I fucking doing here? I'm gonna like... What do I add? I still don't know if I want to do this. Genuinely, I don't even know if I should upload this. I mean, it's gonna happen. What would I do instead? I recorded this video, it's gotta be up. It's not like I haven't had flop videos that are just uninteresting as all get out. Hasn't spent his life collecting these volumes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. It was, you know, wrapped in all of the tragedy of the episode. It's like, no, genuinely considering Sarah her daughter. And like entrusting Muhammad to her. So, I'm like protecting her with her life and fuck. Like what do you do? What am I doing? All the drops of blood spilled upwards. Don't you lay a finger on my daughter. It's simply good storytelling. I mean, this is... like, great utilization of flashbacks. I can't even make an agent's joke. I can't even do it. I'm so worn out. What do you do in cases like these? Except, you know, wish tomorrow will be better. I don't know. I've never gotten to this point in my life where, you know, every wrong turn is taken and I have lost legitimately everything. No, no. At my lowest point, I've still had my family and a few friends. So it's never been this over for me. Like, end of my rope type shit. Doesn't happen to people. It happens to people a lot less in the now times, I do believe. Because, like, your support system can come from anywhere. I have good friends who I know, mostly online friend groups, but, like, still, that's so much better than nothing. And yeah, and people I can fall on, who I can vent to, maybe be a little vulnerable, less than say I have had in the past, but I have you guys. Like, yeah. Sometimes all you need is the one person who is on your side. Sometimes all you can get is the one person. It's just like, don't you want to get that book back? What does she think in this, like, fucked up nightmare scenario? Like, are you kidding me? Why would I care about the book? I just lost everyone important to me. And practically have no hope of reuniting with the one person who sparked that joy of knowledge into me. What use do I have for knowledge now? But then it gets into her head. It's a precaution. You take that learning and you use it for something. I'm sure it's gonna come back. It's gonna haunt her. But I mean, the haunting of intellect is never a bad thing. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Bye bye bye.